Okay, well, thank you guys for being here. Really exciting end to 2021 and start of 2022. We are, oops, I gotta let some more people in. We are already almost halfway through January. It's crazy. Stuff is going quickly. For anyone who's active in the market, I think you are seeing what I'm seeing and a crazy pickup of things happening, people renting, people buying. This week alone, I received 4 emails from potential renters on old listings that I have asking if they're coming back on the market because the rental inventory is so tight. With sales, again, we're seeing people, things that have been sitting for months or longer are getting offers. And so again, we're in a crazy real estate time right now. This is probably one of the best times ever to have been in real estate in the last 30 years in New York City. And if you're an active person, there's lots of opportunities out there. So we'll get going. When I was putting this together, I couldn't even fathom how many people had birthdays in January, but we have a bunch. Some people had them. Michael, Kelly, Alina, Aileen, Anthony, Lisa, Mohammed, David had their birthdays already. So happy birthday if I didn't wish it to you already, to everyone on the call especially. Christine Cameron's birthday is today, so happy birthday, Christine. Tomorrow we have Kimberly, Michelle Costas, and Manuel, so happy birthday tomorrow to you guys. Chris on the 18th, Max on the 23rd, and Toby on the 30th. So please wish everyone a happy birthday. Again, we've got lots of people who are this month. So I'd like to take a second to introduce Nicole Arias. She, I believe, is on the call. Nicole, I don't know if you want to unmute yourself and feel free to introduce yourself and just let us know a little bit about you and kind of the areas you're going to be working in.
Hi, everyone. Yeah, I'm a new agent. This is my first time in real estate, so I'm excited. I will be working in the Westchester area. So yeah, just excited to get to know everyone.
Awesome. No, that's great. No, that's great.
Hi.
And again, one of the great things about Nicole is, again, she lives up in Westchester. She's going to be doing some of the Rocket leads, and she is a member of LIBOR. So again, if you do need access to One Key, she's a great resource. She lives up there and kind of can get around. So again,
Jason, hey, I need to get her number because I just got a rental client for Westchester for $3,000.
There you go. First,
so I need to get her information.
Nicole, if you just want to type it in the chat box, your phone number, Paris can see it there and get it. So that's great. See,
okay.
That's part of what
Sounds
these
good.
meetings are about, connecting with people. So, so again, if you know of any experienced agents, people who, they can be new as well, but, we're really looking for some experienced people, especially up in Westchester, in Staten Island. If you know of anyone, if you come across anyone that you really like, think they'll be a good fit for the team, please feel free to reach out and let me know. And again, there's a bonus for referring agents, which we can go over. Again, as everyone who's been on the call knows, I like to have a little quote every week. I thought this one was good, especially for our first meeting of 2022. The best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is now, right? It doesn't matter if you've been in real estate for 20 years and haven't done anything in 20 years, or if you just got your license today. There are opportunities out there, and my job is to help you establish those opportunities to make the most of them and to get you through the process, right? And so again, it doesn't matter if you're brand new in the business, like Nicole is, if you've been doing it forever, like some of the other people on the call. There are opportunities abounding, and the best time to start is now. And we can help you get to any income goal that you can possibly have. We'll see at the end when we go over some of the awards. We've had amazing results over the last year with the tools and resources that we have, with the connections from your network, from Weichert and things like that. And everyone has the opportunity to make whatever amount of money they can, right? If you want to make $10,000, that's easy. If you want to make $100,000, it's very, very doable. If you want to make $500,000, we have agents who have done that, right? And so, or even over $1 million. And so it's really important to think about the fact that right now is the best time to do every single thing, right? Don't think about what you didn't do, yesterday, right? Think about what you can do today and what you can do tomorrow and what you can do to shape your life the way that you want it to be shaped. Again, if you need help putting together a business plan, if you need help figuring out what you need to do on a daily, weekly, monthly basis, let me know, right? We can come up with a plan. I've been working with many of you to help build the business, to help really get to those income goals that you're looking for. And again, the market that we're having right now is one where if you are active, right, if you're out in the field with people, if you're prospecting, you will make money this year. I can promise you that. And we'll get into that a little bit more when we talk about what's happening with the market. Again, one of the ways that we can do this is that our company prospecting sessions. Many of you are on Weichert Lead Network and can do the lead network calls. A few agents have had very good success over the last 2 weeks, I would say, in making these calls and getting buyers to work with. We have gotten some sale listings as well, right? Every Thursday, 10:30 to 12, we do the company prospecting session. I send out the link. You can win Amazon gift cards on this session. But again, it's just a great time to be there, hear other people's conversations, and also to make calls to your friends, family, sphere, past clients, whoever it is, to try to get more business this year, right? You can let them know about the market, and the market report that's going to be released either today or tomorrow will help you with that, right? It will allow you to use things like Urban Digs to talk about specific market areas. What you can do is you can help build yourself and build your business by participating in this prospecting session. And again, just as a reminder, like we had yesterday, every Tuesday at 11 o'clock and then again at 5 o'clock, we're going to have our weekly workshop, right? The slides in the video will be sent after the 5 p.m. session. I record one of them. The other one is not recorded, but it's basically the same thing we're doing. So again, you don't need to come to at 11 and 5, just come to one of them. But you'll really get a great sense of what's going on, things that you can do to build your business, little tips and tricks and things like that. And again, if for some reason you can't make the time, the video will go out, the slides will go out, but that doesn't mean you shouldn't do some of the activities that we did on the call session, on the workshop session. Just as again, as another reminder, we still have not filled our New York full-time salaried position. It's a processing MTS hybrid position. The salary range, I think, is about $60,000 a year plus benefits plus bonuses. If you are interested in a full-time job working out of the Soho office, we're the only office you'll help coverage. It's something, just email me and say, hey, can I have the instructions? You can apply for it. If you know of anyone who's looking for a full-time job and they'll be a good fit, again, the biggest things are being able to work with people, use of technology and things like that. Send me an email and I can send you over the link for them to apply as well. So we're just going to talk for a moment about the Q4 Manhattan market report that we got this week from Urban Digs. UrbanDigs.com is our analytics website. It has great data for Manhattan and for Queens. For Manhattan and for Brooklyn. If you're working in Queens, Westchester, Staten Island, you can use the MLS for a lot of this market data, right? Anyone on LIBOR has access to the LIBOR market data. But Urban Digs is a great tool for Manhattan and Brooklyn. You guys all have free 2-week trial memberships with your Weichert email. After that, if you're using it and you're using it consistently, I can give you a free full paid subscription to Urban Digs after that 2-week trial is over. And they provide us with our quarterly market report. And so we just got it back. Again, this will be kind of edited a little bit and then sent out to you guys. So you can send it to your clients, you can send it to your friends and family. You can use parts of it for your marketing emails and templates and things like that you might send out through the My Weichert platform. Again, what's happening on the market, right? And again, you'll get really in-depth information from this for Manhattan on UrbanDigs.com. You can do it by neighborhood, by price point, by little kind of micro market. But what's happening right now, right? What is happening right now in the market? Supply is low in most neighborhoods, right? We're at lower supply numbers that we would usually have. And at the same time, demand is rising. And Doug will get into this a little bit, what the Fed said recently, but interest rates are starting to creep up, right? That means that an apartment that is $1 million, to borrow, let's say that $800,000 that you need to purchase it, it's going to cost the consumer a little bit more than it did 2 weeks ago. And in a month or two, it's probably going to cost even more than that, right? And what is that doing, right? That is causing more people to get onto the market. So it's actually increasing demand even more. All of this will have the effect, in my mind, of prices starting to increase. We're already seeing this in many markets that we're working in, right? In Manhattan, in Queens, in Brooklyn, which are the main ones. In Westchester, this is happening as well. Prices are starting to trickle up. Or if prices aren't going up per se, apartments that have been on the market, houses that have been on the market for some time are now getting offers, right? We can talk to Will. Will can, talk about his experience with the apartment he's selling on the Upper East Side. I can talk to you about my experience with a, 1-bedroom buyer under $1 million that I'm working with, that now everything that we saw over the last week is getting offers on, right? This is going to cause newly listed apartments to bump up in price a little bit. And so this is a call to action in my mind, for you and your clients to take advantage of the market right now, right? Take advantage of those low interest rates. Money will never be cheaper, probably in our lifetime, to go find a property that works for you. If nothing is on the market that your clients are looking for, it's a great time to use the My Weichert system, right? You can email potential sellers in an entire zip code to see if you can find some inventory. You can go back through and contact expired listings, things that didn't sell maybe 6 months ago. Well, they can probably sell right now. So if you get that listing, you're going to be golden. Or if you have a buyer who's looking for a listing, you're going to get them something off the market, and they're going to refer you to all their friends and family because you went above and beyond just clicking on StreetEasy or clicking on the MLS to find data, right? So again, really think about this. Think about what time we're in right now, what the market is for wherever you're focusing. Again, that can be here in Manhattan, that can be in Brooklyn, Queens, Westchester, Staten Island, Long Island, wherever it is. But generally in the New York area, we're seeing this happen. Even across the river in Jersey, this is happening. Because of this, and again, because probably for the first 2 quarters of 2022, at least, having a listing is going to be so vital to you being successful, right? I mentioned this at the meeting last month, but we're going to be focusing on getting more listings, and we're going to be doing that through a competition. Every action that you took from January 1st, and again, we'll send out tracking sheets so you can track per month, for the first 3 months of 2022 will help you get points, right? And those points are for actions that you take that can get you more listings, right? Again, you'll get 1 point for every email that you sent through the My Weichert system. 1 point for every call to a potential seller or client that you log through the My Weichert system. 1 point for every text that you send through the My Weichert system. 5 points for every postcard that you send through the Weichert Design Center. 50 points for every listing appointment that you go on, and I will track that through any listing presentation that I prepare for you. If you have a listing, you'll get 20 points for every open house that you host, again, starting on January 1st of this year. And for any new listing, and we've already had a couple, and I think right now Marty's probably in the lead here, you'll get 100 points for every exclusive listing that's executed in the first quarter of 2022. These will allow you to win one of 2 prizes potentially. The first place is going to win a $500 gift card, either to the Design Center or to use for Property Boost in the My Weichert system. And second place will win $250, right? So basically, we're giving out prizes for things that you should be doing anyways. And it's a great way to, again, light a fire, to start doing these things, right? To get yourself more listings, more clients, more people to help service in the new year. Jamie unfortunately couldn't be here today. For anyone who's new or hasn't saved Jamie's phone number yet, please put this in your phone. Jamie's cell phone number and email address. Jamie is our Weichert insurance rep. He can help you personally with your homeowners, renters, or car insurance. He can help your clients with their homeowners, renters, or car insurance. Again, he's a great resource. I can personally vouch for the fact that he helped me save $600 on my homeowners insurance for our house upstate. Again, he has a renter's insurance policy also. He's great at making sure that you're covered in the way that you need to be covered at a great price. For all of you, and again, this is not for your clients, this is just for you. Every year, if Jamie looks at your insurance policy, right? And again, that can be either or all of them, but your homeowners, your renters, or your car insurance, you will receive, just for getting a quote from him, a $50 Amazon gift card, right? And again, this is just for Weichert sales associates, but that's a great way to get a free $50 Amazon gift card. Takes about 5 minutes to do it. And again, his contact information is here in case you don't have it. Again, he's a great tool to always introduce to your renters, to your buyers, to your sellers even, as a tool to help them with whatever insurance they might need. Again, Doug's information is here. Doug is our Weichert Financial mortgage advisor. His cell phone's on here, his email's on here. Again, great ways of getting in contact with him. And with that, I have the slides for him for the sales meeting this week.
Okay, thanks, Jason. All right, so I'm just going to give you a quick rundown on what's going on in the economy. The jobs report came out last week. Jobs report was the number of jobs created was much less than they expected. It was disappointing, but they revised the previous 2 months upward, increased the number of jobs that were created. That was probably because the employers sent the surveys back late. Basically, the way they get these numbers is they ask employers how many people they hired. And when they revise numbers like that, they probably didn't get all the responses back. So when you factor in the previous 2 months that were revised with the low number for the last month, we're basically at full employment. Unemployment is at 3.9%, which is considered to be just about full employment. So the employment situation looks good. The overall economy looks pretty good. When that happens, it doesn't necessarily mean good things for retail mortgage rates. Rates have continued to pull up, albeit slowly. They have not gone up quickly, which is what the Fed wants. When they release these minutes, they try to telegraph what they're going to do. Jerome Powell yesterday was speaking, and he was saying how he feels we could do a soft landing. The economy's inflation is the big enemy. He feels that we can combat inflation by raising rates. So he's saying it again, but then when he keeps saying this, what's likely to happen is it will occur. It just doesn't spook the market, so it doesn't go up too quickly. Nobody wants it to go up too quickly. Let's see if we can go to the next slide, if you could, Jason. This is what it looks like on a weekly basis, the 30-year fix right now, 3.22%. So this is with 0.7 points. This is a survey that comes out every week from Freddie Mac, once a week, every Thursday. This is actually last week's data. It went up 11 ticks from the previous week. So, that's not insignificant. It's not terribly dramatic, but it's showing you a pattern now where we are in a rising interest rate market, and it's likely to continue. The 15-year rate, 2.43 with 0.6 points. So you're dealing with fixed money that's not too far off of 2 and 3%. It's still a good time to borrow, but the train is leaving the station. These rates are going to be going up. Let's look at the next slide if we could. This is an interesting survey that came out. It said just about half of the home buyers out there now would feel more of a sense of urgency if rates rose above 3.5, which we're not very far away from now. So the good side of the coin is, if rates are rising, there may be a call to action, and some people that may be lukewarm about buying or considering signing another lease, maybe they're going to pull the trigger if rates continue to go up. So there is some silver lining in that. Let's go to the next slide if we could. We've seen a slide like this before. These numbers are very low for our areas, but it just gives you a demonstration on the difference of payment or how much home you can afford at different interest rates. So if you're looking at a principal and interest payment of $1,400 at 3%, the loan amount would be $332,000 that the borrower would qualify for. If the rates went up to 4%, which is, we're on track to do that, the home they qualify for, the loan amount is $293,000. So it's 13% more of a home, or at least the loan amount, that you can get at 3% versus 4%. So it's not insignificant, but it's not the end of the world either. I think I mentioned this last time, but it's good news for us. They raised the limits on conforming FHA and VA. The high balance conforming, which is most of the areas that we deal with, it goes up to $970,000, so almost $1 million. And this is valid for co-ops as well. So this is good for us. This is before the jumbo bucket, so that we underwrite in-house. We sell directly to Fannie and Freddie. This gives us better pricing and much more control rather than jumbo. And also jumbo has stricter requirements for credit and debt to income ratio. So this is good news for us. VA goes up to 970. But there's actually no limit if somebody is full guarantee. So that actually can go higher than that. And they can do VA with 0 down if the seller will accept it. So these are all good changes for us. One thing, just sort of for the back of your mind, the rates on second homes and also on high balance mortgages, that number we just saw of 970, they're expected to increase. They have these add-ons from Fannie and Freddie. They're going to put add-ons for second homes and high balance that they didn't have or they don't have currently. So if you have somebody in that market to buy a second home or for high balance, the high balance is, probably a lot of people. If they lock in before April 1st, they can avoid the increase. Just a trivia question for the week, on a second home, this is a conforming loan second home. What is the minimum down payment that's required? So the choices are 5%, 10%, 15%, or 20%. So I need some guesses. What do you think the minimum down payment required for a conforming second home loan is?
Feel free to type it into the chat box or unmute yourself. Let's see what we
Okay,
got.
so we have 20% is one guess, 15% is another. Anybody else? Second home conforming loan, minimum down payment is 10%. So you can get into a second home with 10%, which kind of makes sense. It's a little bit more than a primary, but not that much more. That's basically all I have. If I can help you in any way, if you have a listing and you need affordability sheets, or just let me know. If you have a listing and you want me to evaluate pre-approvals that you get, I'm happy to do that. And if you could just remember to mention me to your buyers, I'm happy to pre-approve them, give them strategy for getting financing, that kind of thing. If you could just mention me to your buyers, I would greatly appreciate it.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Doug. Appreciate
Thank you.
you and your time. I'd like to introduce Ian Frazier, and I think Ian is on the call. He's going to be our substitute virtual marketing assistant, helping out while Liesl is still out. His information is on here, so feel free. Is that your right number, Ian? Sorry, I might have not done that correctly.
No, that's okay, and it's not. Let me add it to the chat. That's probably my smart number or whatever you want to call it.
Okay, perfect.
But yeah, so I just entered my cell phone into the chat. Feel free to contact me with anything there. Most agents do it that way. You can email me too. That email is accurate. I work down in Monmouth County, New Jersey, covering 3 offices, and I'll be helping you guys out for whatever you need for as long as I need to. So whether you're a new agent or not, just reach out to me for anything you need.
And again, he's going to be helping with mostly MyWeichert. Again, any issues you have that you can't get resolved through MyWeichert, he can help with, marketing, getting postcards together, some things with listing presentations and whatnot. So social media, whatever it is, he's well versed in everything in terms of marketing. So
exactly.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Ian, for being here. And again, I'll send you guys out in the slides. His number will be corrected in there, so I apologize for that.
Cool. Thanks, Jason.
Awesome. Thanks, Ian. Okay, we're going to talk about 2021 awards and kind of our year in review. Again, we kind of went over some of these tentative numbers at the end of last year, but we did have some closings in the weeks where I was gone, and we were kind of neck and neck down the road. Again, end of year, 37 sold listings, right? 115 sold properties total. The biggest increase was 713 rentals, right? That's pretty crazy. I think the year before, where were we? We were at, I think it was like 300 and something. So we more than doubled our number from the year before. And we're already off to a really great start with rentals here in 2022. 3 mortgages originated through Doug. So thank you again to Doug, and 31 insurance policies sold through Weichert Insurance and Jamie. So thank you guys for all of your support and helping us. Again, we're already working on a couple deals where we are doing the whole all under one roof package. Again, our company offering is unique in our market area. We are the only company that has an insurance company, a mortgage company, and kind of all the ancillary services with a real estate company. And so again, make sure your clients know that, right? Make sure your sellers know that we can make sure these pre-approvals are good, right? We got Doug in office who can do that. Same thing with Jamie, being able to help out with any insurances needed for closing. helps speed up the process. And it's always really nice, right? Some of you have talked to me about, mortgage brokers who aren't getting back to you, more, insurance people who won't respond to an email or stuff like that. We know who to go to, and if they don't respond to me, they will respond to their boss. So again, no threat there, but they're great, and it's great to keep it all in-house and all under one roof to help our clients get to the finish line and get into their new homes faster. So Weichert has what they call club levels. Again, starting off with the $1 Million Club, which is over $1 million in settled transactions or 5 units. Basically, a purchase is a unit, a sale is a unit. If you have both ends of a deal, it's 2 units, right? Directors Club, 2.5 million or above. Executive Club, 4 million or above. Paramount Club, 6.5 million or above. Ambassadors Club, 10 million or above. President's Club, 15 million or above. And Chairman of the Boards Club at $20 million or above. And again, we all work as individuals here, even if you're working together with someone. Again, these are great. So again, we have record numbers this year for all of the club levels. With the $1 Million Club, congratulations to Robert Lewis, to Christine Cameron, to Suzanne Brose, David Wang, Tanya Bryson, Josh Palid, Michael Attilio, Nicole Klaus, Anthony Genovese, and Brian Lasoya for selling the equivalent of over $1 million in properties this year, so in 2021. So congratulations. With the Directors Club, we have Stephanie Turso, Kirsten Williams, Zach Abdullah, and Laura Orantes. So congratulations to you four for making it to that level. Executive Club, Karen Herod, Michelle Shaw-Klaus, Ellen Simon, Christine Farku, and Julie Wu. So congratulations to all of you. Paramount Club, Leslie and Eunice. Congratulations to the 2 of you. Ambassadors Club, Voss and Will. Congratulations to the 2 of you guys. And our biggest seller, and again, this is across both New York and New Jersey, Rebecca Fu, and she sold a lot of real estate in 2021. So, and she's already on her way to a lot in 2022. So, Rebecca is really great at networking. She uses all the tools she has available to get her name out there. And she works both as a listing agent as well as a buyer's agent. So congratulations to Rebecca. I'd also like to call out our top agents in our rental and our sales divisions. Again, we're counting in these people who are primary with the New York office. So some of the New Jersey people are excluded from this. But Anthony, congratulations. You did the 5th most number of rentals in 2021, and you're already on your way to doing a lot in 2022. So congratulations to you. Michael Attilio, number 4. Congratulations, Michael, on an amazing year and really doing a great job with all the rental clients that you're working with, as well as with the Rocket Mortgage. And again, this is just rentals. So congratulations, Michael. Zach, our number 3 agent, again, going after listings, going after landlords, doing a really, really great job with the exclusive landlords that he's working with. So congratulations to Zach. Christine Farku, again, 2020 Rookie of the Year for Weichert, 2021. Hopefully she'll be up there again, doing a really, really great job, both on rentals as well as sales. Again, getting referrals everywhere she can. Congratulations. And number 1, Voss, and Voss kind of blew it out of the water. When I sent 1 month's worth of paperwork over to Patty to process, she was like, holy moly. So congratulations, Voss. You did an amazing job. Again, doing the most rentals, I think actually across the company in 2021, not just here in New York City. So congratulations to Voss for that. And I think that was both number of rentals, transaction number, as well as rental income volume. So congratulations to Voss. With sales, again, kind of going to a different side of things. Michelle Shaw-Klaus came in at number 5. Congratulations, Michelle. Eunice Turso came in at number 4. Congratulations to Eunice. Tanya Bryson at number 3. Congratulations, Tanya. Leslie Lazarus, number 2. Congratulations to you, Leslie. And Will Wade Jonathan, he was number 1. Congratulations to you, Will, for having the most closed sales in our office in 2021. So again, we're already at a bunch of contracts, right? Many people have stuff pending from 2021 in 2022. Lots of contracts have come in over the last few days. I think so far we have 6 things in contract in the first 2 weeks, which is really a great trend to be on. A few people have stuff that you just gave me that's not even in yet. So I think we're actually at 10 signed contracts in January so far, and we're only on the 12th day. So, you know, if we keep up this momentum, we're going to have another banner year for the company. Again, you know, maybe you weren't on these lists, but congratulations to many of you, right? You know, it's amazing when you do your first rental deal, when you do your first sale, when you get your first listing, when you have your first accepted offer, and especially when you have your first closing. Again, our first closing of 2022 was one of our new agents, Claire Z. Congratulations to Claire. Closing a Rocket Homes referral that went into contract last year. And she has her second closing coming up already. So again, brand new to the business, just started a few months ago. She's already had one closing, has a second one coming in. So there are deals out there. And for anyone who's new, this can be you, right? I promise you, if you do the things that you need to do, we can get you to the finish line of a closing and get money in your pocket. One more thing I'd like to note, we ended 2021 as the 52nd largest real estate firm in New York City, right? This is kind of the greater New York area. And, you know, we had 102 agents, which include the dual license agents. We ended up, again, through Corify, I don't know if you can see this, but we were number 52 here with 102 agents. And they didn't count our LIBOR only members. And if that were the case, we would have actually ended up at 48 with 112 agents. So congratulations to us, right? We're growing. We've got great momentum. We had 2021 was a record-breaking year at the company, you know, both here in New York City as well as at the company in general. And again, for many of you, if not most of you, you had your best year in real estate in 2021. And I'm here to help you continue that, to take whatever you made last year. If you want to double it, it's very, very doable. If you want to triple it, it's doable, right? If you made nothing last year and you want to make 6 figures this year, it's very doable. Just get in touch with me, attend the workshops, attend the call sessions, do Weichert.com leads, take OpCity leads, take Realtor leads, take StreetEasy leads, right? And you'll be successful in 2022. So with that, I always, again, like to have some time at the end of the meetings for anyone who has a new listing that they want to announce to the office, or if there's a listing that you need, if there's not something on the market, maybe someone has seen something, maybe someone's heard of something. So if anyone would like to unmute themselves and let us know kind of what you have or what you're looking for.
Jason?
Yep.
Marty here. Good morning,
Marty.
everybody. Hey, guys and girls. So 2 listings in the Inwood section of Manhattan. I don't know if everybody knows the area. It's the very top of Manhattan Island, surrounded by 2 beautiful parks. There's the Inwood Hill Park, 200 acres, and then a smaller park called Isham Park, about 20 acres. It kind of looks like Gramercy Park if you know Gramercy Park. One of the listings, it's an elevator, it's a 6th-floor elevator building. One of the listings is a 1-bedroom, a large, it's right under 800 square feet, 5 closets, all redone, the floors, the kitchen, the plumbing, the electrical, same for the bath. I told them to keep the bathtub because it's kind of like a nice Art Deco style. The address is 70 Park Terrace East, 70 Park Terrace East, apartment 4I. You can see a couple of photos on, you know, Weichert, StreetEasy, Zillow. The second apartment is in the same building. It's on the 6th floor, but it's a corner unit. The first apartment, the 4th floor, faces east, so you see the sunrise. It's stunning. It's because it's unobstructed views. There's nothing blocking your view of the sunrise. The 6th floor is even better. It's a corner apartment facing east and north, so you can see Riverdale with your binoculars, Yonkers. It's facing that way, and it's a corner apartment, first time available in about 40 years. I was just there this morning for the first time, you know, after they're about 95% complete. Again, the floors sanded, a nice coat, a thin coat of polyurethane, not shiny, not a shiny one, because when the sun comes in, the glare is pretty harsh. So I told him to put a a thin layer. So that one, Jason, I'll send you the paperwork shortly
Awesome.
in the next couple, I've got it. I'll send it to you. I was just waiting for everything to be set. I'm meeting with the owner this week, or over the phone at least. He lives upstate. Financing is 90%. Maintenance on each apartment is under 800. The price, the fourth floor is 398,000, right under four. The sixth floor, I haven't priced it, but I'm probably gonna price it at about 408,000 because the views are just out of this world. Again, Inwood, the very top of Manhattan Island, 70 Park Terrace East. Paris, if you're on the call, I got the keys. We're neighbors, you just come on over and I'll show it to you. And obviously to anybody else. Transportation, you're right, you're a 5-minute walk from either the A train, the last stop, or the 1, that's 215th Street and Broadway. 3 buses, the 100, the 12, and the 9. The 12 takes you to the Bronx. 2 express buses, 1 takes you to the east side. It takes you from here to 59th Street in 25 minutes. And then you have a West Side Express bus. It's, they're each $6.75. You've got the Metro North, which is about an 8-minute walk. That'll take you, upstate. Jason, the Metro North. You've
Yep.
got a city bike right around the corner. And I think one of the biggest selling points for the building, in my opinion, there's many, is the super has been in the building for 28 years. And he is fantastic. He's like your go-to person. So there you have it. 70 Park
Awesome.
Terrace East, 4th floor and 6th floor.
Congratulations again on those listings. And again, if anyone has anyone,
Thanks, man.
reach out to Marty. Again, the listing the first one's up already. The second one will be up pretty soon. So
Can I speak?
yes.
Yeah, it's my name is Michael. Hi. So I had a question. Not question. I've been looking for I have a Google client. He's looking for just under 950,000. Yeah, I've been working with him quite a while, and he's looking for anything in Bushwick, Williamsburg, Dumbo, something that you would think a tech guy would like. And I'm just having trouble trying to find him something. I've been working with him quite a while. And if anyone has any suggestions or anywhere that could, I'm perfectly happy to hear, because he's a very serious buyer, and now that the pandemic, I don't know.
What is he looking for? He's looking for under $1 million for what, a 1-bedroom, 2-bedroom?
It's a 1-bedroom, and the thing is, his Google friends have been buying in Bushwick, and except he doesn't like the area, but he's looking if it's a space that's very very nice, very modern. But since his father and him want him to be in a doorman building, Bushwick doesn't really have that option.
Yeah.
But he's willing to work on the property, but it needs to be a big space. He's a big guy. So he needs space. But it's just, since he has been looking with doorman buildings, it's just, they're very cookie cutter, even in Williamsburg, if they're doorman buildings. But he's now expanding into Bushwick and properties that might be, new construction.
Okay.
So if anyone could help me on that one, thank you.
Yeah, and Michael, there are some of the new developments. I was out on Sunday with a friend of mine. I saw a bunch of the new developments in Williamsburg, and some of them have virtual doormans versus doormen. Maybe you can convince him on something like that. So
Okay, yeah,
That's what I got.
I do a search often. Okay,
okay,
thank you so much.
awesome. Anyone else? New listing, something coming up? Going
Hey,
on.
Jason,
Yep.
Marty here again. Just completely unrelated new listings. And if Doug is still there, I don't know if he's there or if he left. Just a quick shout out to Doug. Last year I sold, in Orange County, the house, and Doug was really he was my go-to guy. One, And he was like the clients that I worked with, great family, right? But Doug was like a buffer. It was almost like having a security blanket that I didn't have that worry, like, oh my God, what if or what? Like I knew in the end, what if there were problems, they'd be solved. So I'm just giving a shout out to Doug. If you've never used Doug, I highly recommend he's a nice guy, first of all, but I was very happy, with Doug. And for these two listings, hopefully crossing fingers if they get sold, Doug's gonna be the first person that, that I'll mention to the people if they don't have anybody. So
That's great.
that's
And
it.
he can help you with the affordability sheets too, Marty.
Oh yeah, he did. Actually,
Oh,
he
perfect.
already did. So
Perfect.
right away, I told him no rush, and he had it to me like in 2 seconds. So that's also a good, it's a nice selling point to have that sheet, to have something to talk about when the people are there. Besides the apartment, you can say, hey, and as far as the money's involved, this gives you an idea of what you're looking at. And if you have questions, speak to Doug. I'll do a conference call or whatever it takes. That's it.
Thanks, Marty. I really appreciate that. Anything
Yeah,
I
man.
can do to help,
It's
just
the
let me
truth.
know. Thank you.
All right, man. No problem.
Thanks, Marty.
Yeah.
Okay, I will stop now. Thank you guys for your time. I will send everything out. Have a great rest of your day and week.